An artist's work is always influenced by their personal identity in the creation of their work. So, from what perspectives does 3D produced work reflect this? Three-dimensional artworks may convey the personal identity of the artist through their choice of subject matter, style, and technique. The choice of subject matter may reflect the artist's experience, cultural background, or interests, providing a unique perspective on their identity. In addition, artistic decisions regarding form, color, and composition help to shape a unique visual language that reflects the artist's personality. I am very interested in 3D modeling and would like to explore how others help use this medium to present and create their own personal creative style. In this video, I will explore the question how 3D artworks can represent the personal identity of the artist in 4 parts. What is personal style? Cubic versus 3D modeling. Examples of physical and virtual analysis based on composition, color, purpose. Explaining how these elements convey personal identity. And specificity of visualization of 3D models. So let's begin. First of all, what is personal style? In art, style refers to the unique and recognizable way in which artists express themselves. It includes choices related to technique, composition, and visual elements that create a cohesive and unique aesthetic. Personality in art usually refers to the personal traits and characteristics that artists embody in their work. It goes beyond visual style to include the artist's emotions, perspective, and personal experiences that influence the creation of art, adding a deeper level of meaning to the work. Personal style refers to a person's particular way of expressing themselves. The idea of personal style, which in the Western tradition goes back to the Greeks, seems to apply easily to the work of many artists. And the definition of style puts as much outside as remains inside its boundaries. The usual way to minimize this problem is to create more divisions, perhaps a chronological ordering into early, middle, and late. As a method of organization, make groups the works of an artist by subject or medium. Personal style is limited to the production of one artist, a specific historical individual. Works by others that look similar can be considered part of a school or described as in the style of. An artist's personal style is closely related to their personal identity, as it is the visual expression of the artist's personality. The artistic choices to make, such as subject matter, color palette, and technique, are often rooted in their unique experiences, cultural influences, and perspectives. Style becomes the visual language through which the artist communicates aspects of his or her identity, allowing the viewer a glimpse into the artist's personal world and creative mind. As such, personal style is a powerful means for artists to express and convey elements of their personal identity to their audience. Next is the second part, cubic versus 3D modeling. Artists start with two-dimensional concepts, usually in the form of sketches or drawings, outlining composition, form, and visual elements. With advances in technology, artists can use digital tools such as 3D modeling software to transform two-dimensional concepts into three-dimensional virtual models. This step allows for a more immersive exploration of the special aspects of the artwork. Some artists move from digital models to physical models to create tangible sculptures or installations. This transition may involve a variety of materials such as clay, wood, metal, or any medium suitable for the desired effect. Now let's move to the third part. There are some examples that I found. Omar Akil, an artist from Pakistan, had the idea of digitally rendering Picasso's paintings in the 3 dimensions and named his work Mimic. The left picture is Picasso's monument to the Spaniard, and the right picture is Omar Akil's 3-dimensional work. The unique highlight of the Mimic series is that Akil incorporates many novel elements into the visual representation of the images by reconstructing them, such as making the scenes in the images into more realistic objects, rendering them in metallic textures instead of the color of the original paintings, and 3D modeling features that makes the images look rich and silky at the same time. This includes his personal insights into the shaping of the images. These secondary creations, based on his personal style, bring unexpected effects and give a special perspective to famous paintings such as Seated Woman and Monument to the Spaniard. It is also possible to see his individuality in the modern industrialization of his work. Looking at his other works, one can also see that his preference for sculpture, the stacking of modern elements to achieve 3D-dimensional constructions, constitutes his distinctive personal style. Luca Zanetto is a designer, animator, and director from Italy, and the founder of the children's toy brand Yetta Toy. He is best known for his 3D animated loops. His works are always based on the theme of the pair of round eyes through 2 round white circles and the black dot in the middle. The expression of these eyes is constantly changing, evoking people's various empathy. 3D technology produces loops of animation to make things full of children's fantasies come to life and express them in a vivid way. These lovely 5 senses, attached to a simple geometry, through the interesting mutual movement, change and combine into a variety of expressions, crying, laughing in the process of change, silk into the clever. It is this simple yet witty sense of movement that makes his work so infectious. From his works, we can see his inner childishness, which is his very obvious personal identity. Maxey is a Blender 3D artist whose work is exquisitely modeled, with well-thought-out structures for spaces and richly detailed images. His works often have strong light and shadow effects, and the 3-dimensional conception creates large scenes, giving a sense of dislocation and interlocking dimensions. His works often show the ruins of the future, and in these images, he always arranges for individual features to appear. The contrast between the giant buildings and the people can give people a sense of utopia. In some of his works, his new interlaced sets gives the images a sense of loneliness in which there is no place to put one's head. From his works, We can see his thoughts on the relationship between human beings and the general environment, where human beings are always exploring and are always alone. While exploring how the use of 3D technology reflects the personal identity of the artist, I discovered some of the specificity that 3D technology brings to the creation, which may be the reason why some artists love 3D technology. It can be found that these particularities will better serve the artist to communicate their ideas. Three-dimensional models have depth in themselves, providing a sense of reality and tangibility that is often difficult to achieve with traditional two-dimensional art. Viewers can see the work from multiple perspectives, enhancing the sense of engagement. Unlike fixed perspectives in 2D art, 3D models allow for dynamic perspectives. Viewers can explore the artwork from different perspectives and gain a comprehensive understanding of its special qualities. Some 3D models, especially in contemporary art, are interactive. Viewers can be encouraged to walk around or interact with the installation, thus influencing their perception of the artwork. Physical three-dimensional models offer artists the opportunity to experiment with materials, textures, and structures in ways that go beyond traditional painting. This tactile aspect of the experience adds to the richness of the viewer's experience. The special feature of visual effects in 3D models facilitates a more immersive and interactive encounter with the artwork, pushing the boundaries of artistic expression and engaging the viewer in new and innovative ways. In summary, an artist's personal identification is intricately woven into the fabric of 3D model illustrations, posters, and animations through their visual style, thematic choices, narrative elements, cultural influences, technical execution, emotional expression, and innovative approaches. These elements collectively contribute to the unique fingerprint of the artist's work.